हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू अनदर लाइव स्ट्रीम। आज है अपना डे 157 और आज हम फिर से खेलने वाले हैं हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी, जिसमें हमने सेलेक्ट किया था हफलपफ हाउस को। कल तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा मज़ा आया और आज इसमें अपना सेकेंड डे होने वाला है। देखते हैं यार आज क्या क्या होने वाला है और क्या क्या एडवेंचर्स कर पाऊँगा मैं इसमें। ठीक है, तो विदाउट एनी डिले स्टार्ट करते हैं। चलो गेम की तरफ पढ़ते हैं। वैसे कल मैं जब पॉज किया था ना, 2 मिशंस आए थे, उनको कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा। चलो, ये हर्बोलॉजी क्लास है, उधर कुछ टेक्निक सीखने को मिलेंगे मेरे को शायद। ये तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा नीचे लेके जा रहा है, ये पता नहीं कहाँ जा रहा हूँ मैं।
What am I missing?
ये रहा, आ गया मैं।
She growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora.
प्रोफेसर
dear.
गार्लिक, इसका नाम बढ़िया है रे।
You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
प्रोफेसर गार्लिक पहले बार सुना है मैंने नेम।
Hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
ये कौन सा क्रिएचर है भाई, इतना क्यों चिल्ला रहा है ये?
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil.
मैंड्रेक बोलते हैं इसको, मैंड्रेक। ठीक है।
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
मेरे से क्या बात करना है इसको? कहाँ ये?
enjoyed
I wonder
it.
if hippogriffs like not grass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Liffler's fancy or roses?
I'm serious. She's 1,000 years old. Or 75 or something. Professor Anai has fascinating stories about growing up in Uganda. Wish she'd teach us how to do wondrous magic like they do at Wagadu. Have you ever had a cauldron leak? I didn't think it was possible. And then one minute I was stirring, and the next I was swimming in water.
चलो अभी बढ़ता है इसके पास. आई थिंक एसी से बात करना है. नहीं, प्लांट करना है मेरे को.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
चलो आगे बढ़ता है नेक्स्ट टास्क की तरफ, जो है
Hello.
इसके साथ बात करना
Saw
है.
you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead.
चाइनीज
Nice work
जंपिंग
in defense
कैबेजेस
against the
के
dark
पास जा
arts,
रहा हूँ
by
मैं
the
अभी.
way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh,
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomp. Go on. Grab a few of those. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
इसको यूज कैसे करूँ? लेकिन मैं सेलेक्ट तो कर लिया इसको, ठीक है. होल्ड L1 एंड टैप R. ओके.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
अरे
Mum planted some in her garden
ये
last
तो
year to
danger
keep the
चीज है
gnomes
भाई.
out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
ये तो डेंजर चीज है.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
चलो क्लास की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. ये मतलब काइंड ऑफ ट्रायल था कैसे यूज करते हैं उसको कैबेज को.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
चलो इनका क्लास तो हो गया खत्म. अभी अगले क्लास की तरफ बढ़ता है जो कि है आई थिंक यहाँ पे नहीं है. ये वर्ल्ड मैप में होगा. यहाँ पे ये रहा. चलो अभी बाहर ही बढ़ता है. वैसे मैं मिलने जा रहा हूँ नैटी से. ओनाई मतलब जिसके साथ मिलके मैंने एक दानव को हराया था ना कल, उससे मिलने जा रहा हूँ मैं. ये अगर पहाड़ के उस पार हुआ तो मेरे को फिर से जाना पड़ेगा नॉर्मल रूट पे. अरे उसी पार है बे यार, ऊपर से ही जाना पड़ेगा मेरे को अब. मैं सोचा शॉर्टकट ले सकता हूँ लेकिन शॉर्टकट है नहीं उधर.
Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Reparo. Levioso.
ये लेवियोसो में आई थिंक सबसे कमाल का चीज है इसमें. शील्ड्स को ब्रेक वगैरह करता है ना ये.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you,
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way! Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Perfect. Target practice. Potato! You're gonna have to stop that. I don't have all day.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Stop right there! Hang on! We can raise up the box!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student on the fight, dead body! Novice luck!
No, don't.
Come on! I hate heights! Not that!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl.
अरे है किधर ये? अच्छा उधर है ओके.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Levioso!
I think इसी में कुछ होगा लेकिन यहाँ पे कुछ हो नहीं पा रहा. क्या करना है?
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres after all.
Okay, fire. एक सेकंड. ये एक्यू है. ये रहा फायर.
Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio!
अच्छा, मर्लिन्स ट्रायल ये था क्या? मतलब तीनों को जलाना है, लेकिन टाइम लिमिट रहता है कुछ।
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
यार मेरे पास वो झाड़ू नहीं देते क्या ये लोग, जिस पे बैठ के उड़ सकते हैं अपन? ये तो ऐसे ही भागते हुए जाना पड़ेगा मेरे को।
Lumos. Lumos.
यहाँ से एंट्री मिलेगी मेरे को? ये तो पानी में आ गया मैं। यहाँ से मिल सकती है एंट्री, देखता है।
The headmaster should leave.
Shouldn't that be all of it? Someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogwarts.
Would never allow it. It would make them look completely incompetent, which they do.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can
Wigan
you tell
Weld
us
तो सुना है
why
मैंने.
this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be
Amit
used to
Thakkar.
sterilize and even heal
ये
a
इंडिया का है
variety
क्या?
of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
इसके ग्राफिक्स तो बढ़िया लगे अब तक और स्टोरी भी ठीक ठाक है, लेकिन थोड़ा सा ना मतलब बोरिंग सा लगता है क्योंकि बहुत ही ज्यादा सीखना है और फिर फाइट वगैरह भी नहीं है ज्यादा स्टार्टिंग में. देखते हैं आगे क्या होता है.
You'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Collect Ashwinder eggs. हैं? Ashwinder
My
eggs
parents
किधर है?
considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
अरे I think इसी रूम में होगा. Ashwinder eggs. इसके अंदर होगा.
Did
इसके
I
अंदर
hear
होगा.
Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Okay, इसके लिए भाई feather चोरी करना पड़ेगा मेरे को.
A well-prepared ritual.
Mongrel feather ले लिया मैंने. Ashwinder eggs लेना है मेरे को अब. ये Ashwinder eggs मिल गया. एक और इसने feather पूछा था.
Your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. have patience, and be thorough.
चलो इसके लिए 30 सेकंड्स लगेगा ये ब्रू होने के लिए। वेट करते हैं। इसका नाम क्या है? एड्यूरस पोशन, और इसका काम है अ पोशन दैट एनहांसेस द ड्रिंकर्स डिफेंस। ओह, मतलब इसके स्किन को ड्यूरेबल रॉकी स्किन बना देता है, तो डिफेंस में काम आता है ये। चलो एक बन गया, एक पोशन बन गया। बिगन बेल्ट पोशन के लिए मेरे पास नहीं है भाई कुछ।
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Huh?
Get it! Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
अरे यार.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today in your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
एक साइड क्वेस्ट है क्या? साइड क्वेस्ट तो नहीं करूंगा मैं। अब और क्या करना है आगे? बाहर जाऊं क्या मैं?
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against Troll.
I couldn't agree more.
ऊपर जाना है, नीचे जाना है? ये नीचे क्यों बता रहा है? अच्छा, अरे यार, डायरेक्ट भी तो बोल सकता था उधर से। ये हफलपफ का कॉमन रूम में आ गया मैं। कोई पेंटिंग बात कर सकता है क्या?
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few
Eldritch
students know who I am
Diggory.
these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, It's missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
Yes.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
1 किलोमीटर भागते हुए जाना है रे मेरे को। ये मैं काम इतना काम क्यों करवा रहे हैं लोग मेरे से? तब से भाग रहा हूँ लेकिन अभी भी 1 किलोमीटर ही दिखा रहा है वो। हेलेन थिसलवोल्ड से बात करना है मेरे को। थोड़ा सा नहा भी लेता हूँ। चलो फ्रेश हो गया।
Castle must have been quite stately in its time. Hogsmeade, here I come.
ये फिर से मैं हॉक्समीड में आ तो गया। फिर से कोई दानव आके मार ना दे मेरे को।
Welcome. Come on in.
लास्ट टाइम आया था भाई, एक दानव आया था, एक आंख वाला, सबको उठा उठा के पटक के मार रहा था वो। हॉग्समीड वैली में आ गया और इधर फ्लोटिंग बलून क्यों है इधर? लेकिन फ्लोट क्यों कर रहा है सब? ओह,
Could it be?
इनसे लड़ू की नहीं, छोड़ देता है। क्या ही करूँ लड़के इनसे, आगे ही बढ़ता हूँ क्योंकि मेरे को हेलन से जाके मिलना है, उससे थोड़ा सा बात करना है मेरे को। चलो हेलन के घर को तो आ गया मैं, बात करते हैं।
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
किधर है? यही है ना हेलन?
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's
Hello,
a
Amidar
shadow
bhai,
of
welcome
her
to the
former
stream.
self. She won't
कैसा
speak
रहा
to
भाई आपका
anyone
दिन?
she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This
ये
is
गेम मस्त तो
wonderful
है
news.
लेकिन
You are to be commended for your kindness
मेरा
and
दिन भाई
bravery.
मेरा दिन बढ़िया था।
Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right
ये
to
गेम
her.
मस्त है यार,
I've
लेकिन थोड़ा सा
escorted
मतलब स्लो
ministers,
पेस्ड गेम
professors,
लगता है
and
मेरे
many
को।
others to that blasted
You know,
place.
स्टोरी ओरिएंटेड
Never a
गेम है
student,
बहुत ज्यादा
I'll
ये।
admit, but I will keep you safe.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
ये गायब कैसे हो गया भाई? उसने हाथ पकड़ा है, दोनों गायब हो गए। ओह शिट। नहीं, ये स्पिरिट से लड़ना है क्या मेरे को अब? अरे अरे भाई एक्सपेक्टो पेट्रोनम, मैं जिसको पेट्रोल पेट्रोल बोल रहा था ना, यही ये चाहिए मेरे को।
For now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me.
Okay, चलो इसको फॉलो करते हैं।
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
मेरे को तो पता ही नहीं था, मैं तो एक्सपेक्टो पेट्रोल बोल रहा था।
There's no need for such monsters.
इसके पीछे पीछे ही जाऊंगा भाई मैं, वरना क्या बता ये लोग मेरे अंदर ही घुस जाए। देखो भाई ऊपर ऐसे वो ऐसे स्टैचू बन के भूत बने हैं लोग।
Why torment me further?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Okay, Anne से जाके बात करना है।
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death?
ये सब काला जादू कर रहे हैं क्या ये लोग?
Come for
अरे
I'm a student from
ये
Hogwarts.
Anne तो बहुत ही ज्यादा ओल्ड लग रही है।
You said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in upper Hoggy Field.
I think इसके ऊपर किसी ने किया है भाई, मैजिक किया है। इसके ऊपर भी किसी ने किया है।
The missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield.
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book.
भाई तब तो ब्लैक मैजिक से दूर रहना पड़ेगा भाई, वरना क्या पता नूबेक्स भी ऐसे ही किसी जेल में पड़ा होगा बहुत सालों बाद। फिर बाहर अमीदर भाई आएंगे और पूछेंगे भाई बुक से वो पन्ना किसने फाड़ा था। अरे नहीं इसने कुछ तो किया भाई अभी। हेलन गई भाई, हेलन गई।
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get.
ये गायब कैसे होते हैं यार? देखो ये गेम में मेरे को एक चीज पसंद नहीं आती है, जो कि है ये, ठीक है? ये लोग कभी भी गायब हो सकते हैं, कभी भी आ सकते हैं। मेरे को भाग के जाना पड़ता है भाई। बहुत सारे लोगों के पास वो झाड़ू है, झाड़ू पे बैठ के जाते हैं, जैसे ऊबर आता है इस गेम में ना, जैसे झाड़ू है उसको मान लो ऊबर, और मेरे पास कुछ नहीं है, मैं पैदल जा रहा हूँ, कुछ दे भी नहीं रहे। फर मिल गया मेरे को, फर। इनसे लड़ना नहीं चाहिए था मेरे को, पता नहीं क्यों लड़ा मैंने इनसे।
This must be the place Anne told me about.
ये तो नहीं हो पाएगा भाई, ऐसे तो नहीं हो पाएगा, बहुत सारे हार्म होंगे इसमें। अरे अगर ऐसे बात कर रहे हो ना आप, उस वो देखना चाहिए था आपको, डेज गॉन का स्ट्रीम भाई। उसमें तो पता नहीं कितनों को मारा है मैंने। वो देखते तो भाई केस ही बन जाता मेरे ऊपर। Find what Jokdo has left for Anne. ओके लेकिन ओ वो कर सकता हूँ मैं। एक सेकंड रिवील का कुछ है, ये डिल्यूजमेंट का है, ये लाइट है, ये एक्यो नहीं चाहिए। अबे यहीं पे था भाई, उसको क्या, अच्छा अरे वो तो इधर रिवेलियो बोलते हैं उसको, भूल गया था मैं। अरे इसको तोड़ू कैसे, कुछ आइडिया भाई? इसको खींचू कैसे, क्या करना है इधर, मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा। इसके अंदर भी तो नहीं जाना होगा। एक्सपेक्ट्रो पेट्रोल नहीं है ना मेरे पे, है क्या मेरे पे? नहीं है। देखो मैं दिखाता हूँ। ये फर्स्ट वाला है लेवियोसो, जो मतलब कंट्रोल करता है एनिमीज को। ये है एक्यो। अरे एक्यो यूज कर सकते हैं शायद इधर। एक सेकंड, एक्यो यूज करके देखूं क्या मैं? हाँ अरे भाई एक्यो यूज करते हैं क्योंकि खींचना है ना कुछ किसी को। एक्सपेक्ट्रो पेट्रोल नहीं मिला यार मेरे को अभी।
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
ये अभी ऊपर वाला एक, चलो।
You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw.
खुल गया।
Revelio.
हाँ अरे उतना तो बताइए भाई। मैं एक्सपेक्टो पेट्रोल को ढूंढ रहा था तब से।
You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
ये रहा, जैकडो का क्लू मिल गया मेरे को। Well done, you solved my puzzle. Okay, I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Forbidden Forest के एज पे मिलना है as soon as possible. Okay. और ये मेरे को उधर जाके मैप देगा। ओके डन, चलो वहाँ पे चलते हैं।
From Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die?
फॉरबिडन फॉरेस्ट के एज पे क्यों जाना है मेरे को? ये धक्का तो नहीं देगा ना मेरे को उधर पे? सोचो भाई, हैरी पॉटर होके फॉरेस्ट के एज पे जाके मरेगा ये।
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best of her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
ओए, एन इसकी उम्र की है क्या? लेकिन ये अभी बच्चा दिख रहा है, वो तो मतलब
She was imprisoned in
almost
Azkaban
जा
for
रही
your
है, ऐसे
murder.
दिख रही है वो।
I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Okay.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
फॉरेस्ट के एकदम एज पे जाके बात करते हैं इससे। रास्ता बताओ यार मेरे को। इस क्वेस्ट का नाम था प्रिजनर ऑफ लव। घोस्ट है ये, हाँ भाई घोस्ट है ये। हाँ लेकिन ये देखो, ये पता नहीं चला मेरे को। हाँ उसने जो भी बोला सही बोला, लेकिन क्योंकि वो उधर ही जाके दिखा पाएगा ना कि रास्ता किधर से है। देखो अगर इस मोमेंट पे मेरे पास वो झाड़ू होता या फिर कोई मतलब कुछ तो ट्रैवलिंग का हैक होता मेरे पे, तो मैं चले जाता ना। अभी मेरे को भागना पड़ेगा फिर से। इसमें पता है भाई, पेंटिंग भी बात कर सकता है। मैं पहली बार देख रहा हूं। पेट किधर है? मेरा पेट मेरे को तो नहीं मिला। वो ये घूमते रहता है कभी कभी, कैट घूमते रहता है, उसको देखा था मैंने। उड़ने वाला पेट भी है क्या इसमें? नहीं पता है, मेरे को नहीं मिला शायद अभी तक, बाद में मिलेगा शायद। ओए जंगल में तो भाई इधर इधर तो कितने बंदे हैं रे। लड़ू क्या मैं? लड़ू या भागू? मैं भागता ही हूँ, क्या करूँ। बहुत सारे हैं इधर तो। इधर एक बंदा है, इसको मारते हैं। रुको, ये तो गया भाई। अभी अभी देखो, ये देखो, ये देखो, ठीक है, ये देखो। इसको क्या बोलते हैं रे? वो पंपकिन नहीं, पंपकिन नहीं, ये क्या है? कैबेज। ये जो चॉम्पिंग कैबेज है ना, चाइनीज चॉम्पिंग कैबेज, बढ़िया काम करता है ये।
You're the little sod that saved Treadwell. Stop flicking around like a penny pig. Luck. Nothing more than luck. Admirable trick.
अरे ये तो रुक ही नहीं रहा है।
You'll have to fight eventually. Avoiding our problems.
अब ये तो रुक ही नहीं रहे भाई। मेरे को इधर से थोड़ा सा आगे जाके लड़ना पड़ेगा इनसे। और मारू क्या इधर? ये आएंगे क्या ऊपर फिर से? अरे हाँ, ये भी तो है, डिस्ट्रैक्शन से मार सकता हूँ मैं।
Shall we finish what we started?
ये ले भाई, ये गया। इस बंदे का गुड नाइट हो गया। ओए 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 ओए, मेरा हेल्थ, मेरा हेल्थ मैंने देखा ही नहीं भाई। हेल्थ 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 भाई मेरा। अबे इसको हेल्थ को यूज कैसे कर सकते हैं? एक सेकंड, मेरे को पता नहीं है, मेरे को लिटरली पता नहीं है। अब मेरे पास 9 है, वो दिख तो रहा है मेरे को। ये है क्या? नहीं, अरे कहीं पे तो था भाई ये। एक सेकंड, नहीं नहीं, बढ़ रहा है, ऑटोमेटिक बढ़ रहा है। लेकिन वो भाई ये पता है क्या, वो जो नीचे नेल पॉलिश है ना, ग्रीन कलर का नेल पॉलिश जो दिख रहा है, उसको यूज कैसे करूं मैं?
Is this?
मरने के बाद पेड़ को मार रहा हूँ।
Lumos, Incendio.
That was it.
Levioso.
If I have so much as a scratch on me, you'll be sorry!
Lumos. Levioso. Lubricator. Incendio.
I will take it.
Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Lutego.
Clever.
अरे आई थिंक इन सबसे लड़ना नहीं है भाई, बच के भागना होगा। अगर इतना लड़ने बैठूंगा ना मैं पोटैटो सच्चा स्पेल है। कहाँ पे है? मेरे पास इतने ही है भाई, लेकिन रिडक्टो, वो कुछ तो रिडक्टो बोल रहा है। नहीं, मेरे को बस एक बात बताओ, ये जो नेल पॉलिश है उसको यूज कैसे करूं मैं? ये जो नीचे दिख रहा है ना ग्रीन कलर का बार, उसके बाजू में देखो। पोटैटो, एक सेकंड में मैं सारे स्पेल्स दिखाता हूँ, ठीक है? ये रहा लेवियोसो जो कंट्रोल कर सकता है एनिमीज को। ये एक्यो ऐसे खींच सकता है, फोर्स है एक काइंड का। ये है डिल्यूजमेंट। अरे भाई, ये पहन के भी तो जा सकता था मैं। ये इनविजिबल क्लोक है ना, ये इनविजिबल क्लोक है भाई। यूटिलिटी, ये लूमोस मतलब लाइट हो गया। ये रिपेयरो मतलब जो भी खराब हुआ सामान रहता है ना, जो भी गिरा हुआ सामान रहता है उसको रिपेयर करता है ये। और ये तो फायर हुआ। इतना ही है मेरे पे। वाह यार, सब खत्म करने के बाद अभी याद आ रहा है मेरे को। क्लोक भी है ना मेरे पे, अभी वो ही यूज करता हूँ मैं। क्लोक को रखते हैं, इसको रखते हैं कहाँ? इधर रखते हैं। आई थिंक अभी नहीं दिखेगा इसको, होपफुली। दिख तो मेरे को भी नहीं रहा है, मेरे को ही नहीं दिख रहा है, उनको क्या ही दिखेगा। और 130 मीटर, चलो भागते ही है। 110 मीटर में तो ये कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे भाई।
Allow me to put you out of your...
वैसे इसमें सबसे स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट स्पेल कौन सा है ये बताओ?
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
I need to learn the disarming charm before I can follow Richard Jackdaw's ghost. डिसार्मिंग चार्म कैसे सीखूं मैं? ओह, आई थिंक मेरे को ना हॉगवर्ट्स मैप में जाना पड़ेगा फिर से। आबरा का डाबरा सबसे स्ट्रॉन्ग है। ओके ठीक है।
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
क्वेस्ट में हैव लेवल और टूल रिक्वायर। इसको कैसे करूं मैं फिर? आई नीड टू लर्न डिसार्मिंग चार्म बिफोर आई कैन फॉलो रिचर्ड जैक्टो बोल रहा है। डिसार्मिंग चार्म के लिए कैसे करूं? क्वेस्ट है क्या? क्वेस्ट ही होगा शायद। ओह, एक्सपेलियार्मस, ये सीखना है एक्सपेलियार्मस। अमितर भाई मेरे को बताओ यार क्या करूं इधर मैं?
I should come back to this another time.
आई थिंक इन्वेंट्री में तो कुछ नहीं होगा। आउल पोस्ट लूकन इसने कुछ लिखा था। चलो इसका तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा मेरे को कहाँ सीखना है। इधर से भागते ही है इधर से पहले।
Lumos.
लगता है सिर्फ हम सारे काम कर रहे हैं, दूसरे स्टूडेंट्स एंजॉय कर रहे हैं। मेरे को भी वही लगता है। काम नहीं कर रहा भाई, मैं मजदूरी कर रहा हूँ ऐसे लग रहा है मेरे को। डे 1 पे इतना थोड़ी, मतलब इतना थोड़ी कौन भागता है भाई। अगर मैं हैरी पॉटर के वर्ल्ड में होता और ये कैरेक्टर में पोर्ट्रे कर रहा होता ना, अब तक मैं वापस आ गया होता अपने घर। हैरी पॉटर वर्ल्ड में नहीं रुकता मैं। मैं बोलता भाई मेरे को छोड़ दो आप, मैं निकल रहा अपने घर। वैसे अमितर भाई मेरे को एक हेल्प कर दो, ठीक है? आप सर्च करो कहीं से, तो मेरे को बस ये बताओ, ये जो है ना डिसार्मिंग चार्म, ये डिसार्मिंग चार्म किससे सीख सकता हूँ? ये थोड़ा सा सर्च करके आओ आप। देखो, आई नीड टू लर्न डिसार्मिंग चार्म बिफोर आई कैन फॉलो रिचर्ड जैक्टो बोल रहा है। मैं श्योर नहीं हूँ क्योंकि मैप में कहीं पे भी दिखा नहीं रहा है ये। तो मैं तब तक एक साइड क्वेस्ट कर लेता हूँ। स्ट्रॉन्ग लक्स, हाँ भाई। तब से भागे ही जा रहा हूँ मैं इसको। अरे यही तो चाहिए, झाड़ू चाहिए मेरे को। इसको कब्जे में कैसे करूं मैं? भाई झाड़ू दे दे यार, प्लीज प्लीज भाई। ये देख, मैं ये कर सकता हूँ भाई, तू नहीं कर सकता ना। ये देख, नहीं दे रहा भाई ये मेरे पास। मैं भी एक प्रीमियम झाड़ू लूंगा भाई, तभी इसको बताऊंगा। इनको एक बार क्वेस्ट में हरा के फिर वापस जाता हूं मैं। ग्राफिक्स तो बहुत कमाल के है भाई। ग्राफिक्स को मैं रेट करूंगा 10 on 10, लेकिन स्टोरी वाइज और क्या बोलते हैं, फाइट मैकेनिक्स वाइज मेरे को थोड़ा सा उतना खास नहीं लगा कंपेयर टू डिफरेंट गेम्स, लेकिन ग्राफिक्स में 10 on 10।
Lumos.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
भाई ये लूकन को देख के जेनजी लगता है मेरे को थोड़ा सा ये।
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you
ऐसे क्या बोलते हैं, कर्ली बाल और ऐसे जेनजी टाइप ही लगता है देखने से।
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
ये हमेशा चीटिंग क्यों करते हैं भाई? 4 लोग 2v4 करना पड़ेगा अब मेरे को। ओके, ब्रेक थ्रू द शील्ड्स विद डैमेज स्पेल्स। ओह नाइस। इंसेंडियो यूज करना पड़ेगा।
Protego.
इसको हरा के वापस जाता हूं मैं इधर से। अरे ये हो गया, गिर गया क्या नीचे? अरे एक्सपेलियार्मस यूज कर रही है वो। भाई ये छोटे छोटे बच्चे एक्सपेलियार्मस यूज करना सीख गए, लेकिन मैं नहीं सीखा अभी तक।
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
क्या देगा?
You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
चलो ये क्वेस्ट तो हो गया। वो लेकिन मेरे को ना ये नहीं करना चाहिए। मेन क्वेस्ट करना है मेरे को, लेकिन वो कैसे करना है पता नहीं यार। ऐसा स्कूल आपका होता तो मैं कभी स्ट्रीम ही नहीं करता यार। अगर ऐसा स्कूल सही में होता ना, आई थिंक बहुत मज़े करता यार मैं, क्योंकि एक तो जादू सीखने को मिल रहा है, डिफरेंट स्पेल्स सीखूंगा और डिफरेंट स्पेल्स यूज़ करूंगा लोगों पे, मज़ा आता। ये एक्सपेलियार्मस पता नहीं कहाँ से जाना है ये मैं ही सर्च करूँ क्या? मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा ये कहाँ से सीखना है। डिसार्मिंग चार्म, ओ भाई ये पता नहीं था मेरे को। ये क्या बोल रहा है पता है? वी हैव टू यूज इंसेंडियो ऑन एनिमीज फॉर 5 टाइम्स एंड अवॉइड एनिमी बाय डॉजिंग, मतलब रोल करना है। चलो भाई बाहर जाता हूं मैं। पहले पता रहता तो बढ़िया रहता यार। वैसे अमिदर भाई अपना क्या होगा यार? नवंबर तक क्या स्ट्रीम करूंगा मैं अब? गेम्स तो सारे ऑलमोस्ट खत्म होने को आए मेरे पे। उड़ने वाला झाड़ू नहीं मिला यार मेरे को, इसलिए तो मैं भाग रहा हूँ ऐसे ही। कहाँ से मिलता है वो? भाग भाग के थक गया मैं। और ये लोग छोटा सा झाड़ू नहीं दे रहे मेरे को। माइनक्राफ्ट खेलो, अनलिमिटेड कंटेंट। माइनक्राफ्ट भाई आईपैड में मैंने लिया तो है, ठीक है, और ये कंट्रोलर के साथ खेल तो सकता हूँ मैं, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम मेरे को क्या लग रहा है ना, अगर मैं उससे स्ट्रीम करूँगा विद फेस कैम, इंटीग्रेटेड फेस कैम होता है ना आईपैड का, मेरे को लग रहा है आईपैड फट जाएगा, क्योंकि वो बहुत गर्म होता है। मैंने एक बार ट्राई भी किया था, उस दिन जेटा आया था स्ट्रीम पे, वो बोल रहा था थोड़ा सा मतलब लैगी टाइप फील हो रहा है। अगर लेकिन ये लोग सेल पे भी नहीं देते ना PS5 वाले यार। PS5 वाले सेल में डाल देंगे ना ये, तो मैं खरीद लूंगा यार ये। और वो जो अमोंग अस आप बोल रहे हो वो भी खेलना है मेरे को। हाँ मिल गया, लोग मिल गए।
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
Incendio.
cost us our ransom.
Incendio.
मार 10 टाइम्स रोल करना है, ठीक है? 10 टाइम्स रोल करना है और इसको एकदम क्लोज जाके ये मारूंगा।
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Incendio.
Incendio.
Incendio. Yes.
अरे हो गया शायद भाई, हो गया, लेकिन 5 बार तो मारा ही नहीं इसको। ये ले, अब तक तो मैं मजाक कर रहा था। अब लो, ये ले, पत्थर भी ले ले भाई तू, अभी मजा आएगा इसमें। इसको भी पत्थर लेके ही मारता हूँ। अरे नहीं लगा रे उसको। चलो चलो, वो जैक डॉग का जो भी है वो हो गया। बीजीएमआई स्ट्रीम करो। हाँ यार, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम वही है ना, एक तो मेरे पास पीसी नहीं है, कैप्चर कार्ड नहीं है, पैसे बहुत लगते हैं यार ये सब को। मैं सबसे लाइक इजीएस्ट रूट चुना हूँ स्ट्रीम करने के लिए, वो है PS5 विथ दिस PS सोनी कैम। कुछ भी नहीं लगता यार, एक बटन दबाना है बस, स्ट्रीम चालू हो जाएगा। और कॉस्ट एफिशिएंट है ये बहुत ज्यादा। आई थिंक बीजीएम में स्ट्रीम तो कर सकते हैं, लेकिन ओनली गेम प्ले स्ट्रीम कर सकता हूँ मैं फिर। मैं सोच रहा हूँ ना, रोब्लॉक्स के हॉरर गेम्स का कुछ कंटेंट बनाऊं मैं।
I don't think I can do this now.
रोब्लॉक्स में मस्त है हॉरर गेम्स।
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
एक दिन करके देखूं क्या मैं, अमोंग अस स्ट्रीम करके देखूं क्या भाई मैं? अमोंग अस या फिर माइनक्राफ्ट भी करके ही देखता हूँ, इन आईपैड में ही करके देखता हूँ। अगर चल गया तो बढ़िया है यार, ग्राफिक्स लो कर दूंगा मैं। रोब्लॉक्स विथ व्यूअर्स मतलब, अरे हाँ मेरे को वो करना है यार, रोब्लॉक्स विथ अमंग अस तो छोटा गेम हो जाएगा, ठीक है। नहीं ये जो है ना रोब्लॉक्स में ना हॉरर मल्टीप्लेयर गेम्स आते हैं, पता है, घोस्ट हंटिंग वाले, वो खेलना है यार मेरे को, उसमें मजा आएगा। रोब्लॉक्स तो मतलब क्रॉस प्लेटफॉर्म कनेक्ट भी होता है, तो दिक्कत नहीं होगा। कोई मोबाइल से भी खेल सकता है, मैं अपने PS5 से भी खेल सकता हूँ मैं।
Lumos.
वैसे मेरे को कोई मस्त सा हॉरर गेम सजेस्ट करो रोब्लॉक्स में, जो कि मैं स्ट्रीम तो नहीं, मतलब ऐसे ऑफलाइन वीडियो रिकॉर्ड वगैरह कर सकूं। ऐसे एकदम हॉरर रहना चाहिए भाई, उसको देख के डर जाना चाहिए मैं ऐसे। उसके अलावा तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ अगली गेम ना, अमंग अस मोबाइल में भी खेल सकते हो। हाँ मोबाइल में खेल तो सकता हूँ, लेकिन इसका क्या करें? ये फेस कैम उधर नहीं आ सकता ना, क्योंकि ये PS5 एक्सक्लूसिव है, सिर्फ PS5 पे ही यूज हो सकता है ये। मैं वही PS5 में अमंग अस लेने की सोच रहा था। 150 में कुछ आएगा, सेल में आएगा वो जल्दी।
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Yes.
Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Oh, Expelliarmus मतलब disarming charm इसलिए बोलते हैं उसको.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Expelliarmus सीख गया मैं.
Good work. The dummy is here.
एक सेकंड, Expelliarmus किधर है? ये है. मेरे को लूमोस नहीं चाहिए. हट जा भाई तू. डमी किधर है? डमी.
Expelliarmus, you seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
क्या हो रहा है ये? आम को ही मतलब ये करना है क्या?
Still at it, I see.
ओह, अच्छा, हो गया क्या? आई थिंक हो गया. प्रैक्टिस 1-2 बार ही मारना है उसको. डोर्स और फैस्मोफोबिया खेलो. फुल हॉरर. डोर्स. डोर्स ओके. फैस्मोफोबिया तो सुना है. नहीं, मैं एक गेम खरीदा हूँ भाई. आई थिंक PS5 का सबसे ज़्यादा हॉरर गेम वही है, जैसे मैंने रिव्यूज़ वगैरह पढ़ा है ना. उसका नाम है आउटलास्ट. आउटलास्ट ट्रिनिटी. 3 पार्ट लिए हैं मैंने. हॉरर है ना वो भी. मैं वो स्ट्रीम पे ही ट्राई करूंगा यार. क्योंकि वो गेम ऐसा लगता है ना, वो खेलना चाहिए स्ट्रीम पे, मजा आएगा. ये जैक ड्यू के लिए भाई कितना मेहनत किया मैं. 2-3 बार भाग भाग के आया इधर.
Don't you find there's something in there? I just...
अरे ये भी लॉक्ड है क्या? तो मैं जाऊं किधर से? ऊपर से कूद सकता हूँ क्या इधर से मैं? अरे अरे नहीं नहीं, नहीं मरा, नहीं मरा. चलो, और 380 मीटर है. फिर से मेरे को भाग के ही जाना पड़ेगा. हिटमैन खेलो, मस्त है। हिटमैन मैंने आईपैड में डाउनलोड कर रखा है। फ्री ट्रायल कुछ तो है भाई, थोड़ा सा खेला भाई, मेरे को तो मज़ा आ गया उसमें। और जो इसमें खेलने का मज़ा है ना, आईपैड में ऐसे इतना दूर रह के खेलना बहुत मज़ा आता है। वैसे GTA वाई सिटी खेलना है यार मेरे को, उसका स्ट्रीम करूँ कि नहीं मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा। GTA वाई सिटी दिखा देता हूँ 1 सेकंड में। GTA वाई सिटी भाई, आई थिंक ज़्यादा कुछ भी नहीं दिख रहा है इसमें। रॉकस्टार गेम्स दिख रहा होगा ना अब। डाउनलोड कर तो रखा है लेकिन
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
फाइनली इस बूथ से बात तो कर
suppose
सकता
I
हूँ
shouldn't
मैं।
be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Intramuros, क्या मतलब इसका?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
अरे लूमोस लेके आना पड़ेगा शायद, रहने देते हैं।
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
इससे क्या होगा?
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
You seem tired. Potato. Lucky, that's all. Leviosa. I won't rest.
Won't get away with that.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock
Guardians
now.
of Galaxy just face.
Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
कौन? Guardians of Galaxy ज़्यादा नहीं देखा यार मैंने। आई थिंक देखा तो है लेकिन बहुत पहले देखा था, याद गया मेरे को। अच्छा एनिमी का फेस, ओके। जेस फेस गार्डियंस ऑफ गैलेक्सी तो वही है ना जो ग्रूट वगैरह रहता है, ग्रूट और
I wonder how big this place is.
वो ग्रीन कलर की कौन रहती है, हल्के जैसा कोई रहती है ना, गमोरा। और कौन है, थैनोस भी आता है शायद।
These rooms must have something to do with opening this door. Revelio.
यूटिलिटी ये चाहिए शायद, ये रखते हैं। एवेंजर्स डूम्सडे, हाँ कब आ रहा है भाई?
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long.
December. Oh.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
तब तो जाऊंगा भाई मैं। वैसे मेरे को धुरंधर 2 देखना है, अभी तक नहीं देखा मैंने।
Okay. Someone didn't want casual visitors down there. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
अबे ये रेसिडेंट इविल कहाँ से आ गया इसमें रेसिडेंट इविल क्यों ले दिया इन्होंने? ये कीड़ा तो सेम वही है भाई, RE3 वाला कीड़ा ये। मैंने भूत बंगला देखी थिएटर में अभी। भूत बंगला ये उसमें ये है ना, कौन है? अक्षय कुमार है क्या? हाँ सुना है मैंने।
Soaking up. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. The next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Oh, एक और सिंबल हिडन है। वो रहा। ओके कुछ तो हो जा, कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा भाई इससे। पहले एक काम करता हूँ, इसको मारता हूँ। 1 2 वैसे भाई अगर PVR में देखना चाहते हो ना मूवीज, तो ट्यूसडे जाओ, बहुत ही कम प्राइस में दिखाता है मूवीज वो। ये तो भाई पूरा सर्कस करके जाना पड़ेगा मेरे को, ऐसे ही जाने नहीं देगा ये।
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Incendio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
कल क्या खेलोगे, रोब्लॉक्स या अमोंग अस? कल नहीं यार, ये गेम खत्म होने के बाद ना, ये गेम खत्म होने के बाद एक काम करते हैं, रोब्लॉक्स में ना जो भी एकदम डेंजर वाला सोलो हॉरर गेम होगा ना वो बता दो, वो खेलता हूँ मैं, क्योंकि ऑन स्ट्रीम तो कोई आएगा नहीं, मतलब खेलने ऐसे टीम 4-5 लोग तो नहीं आ पाएंगे ना।
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackson. Potato.
कोई सा तो अच्छा वाला गेम बताओ मेरे को, वही खेलते हैं।
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
अरे
Incendio.
ये कौन मार दिया भाई, इतना डेंजर। अब इनसे कैसे लड़ूं मैं?
Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Accio. Revelio. Accio. I need to look around for the symbol.
एक और किधर है? दो तो दिख गए। अच्छा, ये भी तो होगा, ये होगा।
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Protego! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! So many bullets! Protego! Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Rebellion. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
सुबह मैं उठता हूँ 7:30 बजे 7:30। मैं सोच रहा था सैटरडे सुबह स्ट्रीम कर लूँ, मैं बाहर जाना था मेरे को थोड़ा।
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
वैसे भाई आपके लिए एक काम है, हो सके तो करो। मेरे को ना मतलब रोब्लॉक्स में जो भी डरावने सिंगल प्लेयर गेम्स है, ठीक है, वो मेरे को सजेस्ट करो ऑन स्ट्रीम खेलने के लिए।
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder if Professor Fig is back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
ठीक है भाई।
I cannot do this for all eternity. You've made your point.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
फ्लाइंग क्लास जाना अब, चलो वही करके आता हूँ मैं। ये रहा, ये प्रोफेसर जो भी है इसका नाम, ये थोड़ा सा मेरे को मतलब शेडी लगता है, पता नहीं क्यों। ये आई थिंक प्रोफेसर स्नेप को ये कर रहा है ना, इमिटेट कर रहा है शायद ये।
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
ओ ब्रूम मिलेगा भाई, अब झाड़ू दे रहे हैं फाइनली मेरे को।
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up! One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
I
The
think I'm
brooms
getting the
are
hang of
school
this.
property. I want them returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Ha! That wasn't too bad.
Oh, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, You do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
अच्छा तो हॉग्समीड में मिलता है ये ब्रूम.
The crossbones duelist to beat.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions. Sit next to you. Possibly be as difficult as it seems.
My older sister taught me.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden switch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in... You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck.
रॉकेट लीग खेलते हैं भाई.
A bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the
किसी
room.
एक दिन किसी वीकेंड में खेलेंगे. आईपीएल नहीं देखा यार अभी. देखना पड़ेगा. क्या चल रहा है अभी वैसे? क्या स्कोर हो रहा है? धोनी फैन हूँ भाई मैं. धोनी फैन. वैसे तो अभी नहीं देख रहा मैं. बहुत दिन हो गए.
Lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor? Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering
Dinner
spell will
भाई
allow you
डिपेंड
to
करता है जब मैं
customize any
स्ट्रीम एंड
conjured
करूंगा ना
item. You can
तभी कर
change the
लेता हूँ
colors, patterns,
वैसे
and
नॉर्मली
styles of your furniture to suit your taste.
9:30 से 10
Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
खुद कहाँ बनाऊं भाई खुद कहाँ बनाऊं किचन ही नहीं है मेरे रूम में
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Lumos.
अरे ये क्या चेंज कर दिया मैंने अरे नहीं छोटा सा रूम है ना मतलब क्या बोलते हैं किचन वगैरह नहीं रहता यार वैसे कुकिंग अलाउड नहीं है इधर चेंज कलर ऑफ एन आइटम क्या खाते हो फिर जो भी मतलब इधर बना होगा ना नीचे जो भी बना होगा वही खाता हूँ कोई कलर कैसे चेंज कर सकते हैं रे भाई मैं पेइंग गेस्ट हूँ भाई मेरा खुद का रूम नहीं है कलर कैसे तो चेंज करते हैं पता नहीं कैसे एडजस्ट द साइज ऑफ एन आइटम नहीं इसको करते हैं altering spell okay कलर बोला था इसने कलर बोला था एक हो गया इसका क्या बोलते हैं इसका कलर चेंज नहीं कर पा रहा मैं लेकिन कलर किसका चेंज करूं मैं कलर कहाँ से चेंज करते हैं भाई कलर तो चेंज ही नहीं हो रहा है इसका आई थिंक अभी हुआ था फिर से मैंने कुछ तो गलती किया
Nicely done.
चलो
Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
Alter the balcony or the floor of the room. ठीक है.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
इसमें थोड़ा सा बोर हो गया रे. ये पता नहीं क्या ऐसे लग रहा था मैं कुकिंग क्लास ले रहा हूँ. चलो अब मेन मिशन करके आते हैं थोड़ा सा.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met.
Revelio.
We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place, and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Might some kind soul help me?
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Don't get...
If only a new student.
First year.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But, you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.